Bert Mylander on a mad one. Can't share the audio, but... What is that? Why? What is going on with the safety car? 22.2. That is a satisfying looking number. That is a very satisfying looking number. But 22.2k of you in this subreddit wanting me to make F1 online vids again. Listen, look, it's a very busy period. I've got a few festivals coming up and holidays, so it's very, very busy. I don't actually have the time to actually hop online on stream like I was at the end of last year, but I will be hoping to do so once all of that stuff is out the way, end of September into October. Look out for that. I will be going back on Twitch and streaming some online stuff, you know, getting you guys involved and effectively making some of the videos on this channel, but that will have to take a little while because festival season is very much upon us. But we've got 106 mechanical failures that I get, apparently. That's accurate. That's actually very accurate. It's not even a joke. That is completely true. So, yeah, okay, with that truthfulness, let's move into the video. You know the score. It is the subreddit dive in. Let's see what you guys have been posting. Let's see some funny memes and hopefully some wacky clips from the F1 game as well. Senna was a true ghost. Senna was stopped for speeding in Britain in 1992, and reportedly the police officer who stopped him, not realizing who he was, asked him, "Who do you think you are, Nigel Mansell?" And he responded, "No, I'm faster than him." That's true. That's a really great anecdote. That is a really, really classy anecdote. That's jokes. POV, you drive a McLaren Honda. What the hell? You know what? This is giving me PTSD because I can actually see this if I wanted to. That's my wheel. That's the SF1000 Ferrari add-on for the Thrustmaster TS PC Racer. And, yeah, I could have that screen, legitimately. That could happen to me. You never know. Maybe it will with my team, the amount of failures I have. But that is... Again, I've got to ask. This is surely a modified thing. I don't think you could ever get to 100 on everything naturally in a race session. Like, the game would definitely make your car break before you got to that point where you're able to see it on your dash and whatever. And in keeping with this, you know, maybe this is actually just the Ferrari from last year, to be honest. Not even just McLaren Honda. It's the Ferrari wheel, so it's just the Ferrari from last year, to be honest. Just going out on pre-season testing, like Charles just there, like, you know, what happened to all the power we had in 2019? Well, this is it, mate. This is the dash. This is the dash. That's why you have no power in 2020. This is why. The Japanese Grand Prix cancelled, COVID reasons, but we got to have the Tokyo 2020. I think the difference here is they were still wanting to have fans at Suzuka, which obviously Tokyo, they did behind closed doors, I believe. I mean, there were a couple of fans there maybe, or just the team, whatever, but it was a very COVID secure, no fans, very digital Olympics, whereas I think they were very set on having fans in to actually make money. Of course, these circuits don't make that much money. They can't sell tickets to the fans, so it's a case of just moving it on to next year. I said this on Twitter. I really hope they don't bother replacing this Grand Prix. I don't think we need it replaced. We have enough races. Just give the mechanics and everyone a break. There's already... It's a triple header into a triple header. Just give them a 2-week break before that triple header of America, you know, America, Mexico, and Brazil. There's just no need. I know that the teams might need it for revenue, because obviously they get revenue every Grand Prix, but yeah, I mean, it's sad, but just leave it alone, F1. Just leave it alone, and we can come back next year. Aarava realizing that he is a wingman in his own team to Perez. Good screenshot. Good reaction there. And yes, I don't know how to feel, you know. I've never been in this position. I've never been the number 2 driver, like, properly put in my place, like what Perez has to me so far. Like, he's so far here in the championship. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I don't know how this season's gonna pan out, to be honest. Gonna have to really pull up my socks. Alternate honest title, F1 2021 gameplay, testing the new damage model, rear wings, side pods, punctures and floor, also the Monaco Grand Prix. Look, fair play, that is, I deserve that. That is a very accurate, honest title. It really was. If you wanted to see what the damage was like on the new game, that episode of Career Mode really was it. It really was. Monaco Season 2 will always be in my memory. That was such chaos the entire way. My first self-made livery for my team season. You know what? As your first attempt, that is really pretty damn decent, because I know how difficult it is to mod liveries. It's very fiddly. You have to line up things like this alone, this shape here. You know, to line it up, it's just so annoying to line up the shape, because the way the modding works is there's a cut in the engine cover where the kind of, you know, mapping is, so it can be fiddly. And then you've got a nice gradient going on here. Veloce Esports, big up. Yeah, no, as a first attempt, I think that's really good. That's definitely better than my first attempts of liveries, like back like where it was like 2015, or even like before then 2013. You know, doing some modding on F1 2013, much better than anything I could have done for sure. It's so accurate. I saw Grosjean actually tweeted this as well. This is actually so, it's scarily accurate. Why are they doing the same pose? Did they set this up or something? Like, I need the context also behind this in the comments, because I don't watch IndyCar, so I don't know what the context was. Like, were they waiting to spray it and Grosjean just went, it's been a while, I want to taste the champagne on the podium first and then I'll spray a bit? What's going on here? But it's the same thing. It literally is that meme. Bottas retires and I try and sign Latifi, and Mercedes enters the bidding war. I have never seen that. I have never seen that in my team. Because usually I've seen, you know, one team, the team you're buying him from, and then your team. I've never seen a third one enter the bidding. That's sick. Oh, that's good to know that happens, and I hope that does happen more often. That is very, very cool. Merc entering the bidding war. That is going to be difficult as well, because Merc probably have a lot of money to chuck around. But for 71 rated Latifi, really? They want to enter the bidding for a 71 rated Latifi when Bottas retires. Bit weird, but sick to know, because I didn't think that was actually ever a thing, because we never saw it on F1 2020, but good to know. I hope I actually see that sometime in the future, maybe. Found George Russell at NBA 2K1, playing in the G League. George Russell, he looks a bit different, you know. He looks a bit different. He's probably also a lot heavier than he is in Formula 1, and probably a lot taller. Or actually, to be fair, Russell, F1 Russell is very tall anyway. Fatigue, fresh, apparently, and age 20. SF, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to guess he's 20. Look, he's probably also equally young, looking for a better team, and is not getting it due to some old veterans staying around. What an overtake! Okay, time to take a break for F1. Switches on the TV. DRS, Val. I'm ashamed to admit, my first thought would literally go straight to F1, even though I'd be like, oh, come on now. DRS. You just can't not think about F1 when you see those three letters now. I was just going through the F1 2021 game files and spotted this. Aarava has never terrified me more. Yep, this is my face. If you know, obviously I've been in the F1 game as an NPC since 2016, which is still pretty damn sick. This is a very old scan from 2016. Definitely don't have the same. I didn't know they were going to scan us. We were doing some testing for F1 2016, and I didn't know they were going to scan us. They then sprung the surprise on us. Now, that was unfortunately between haircuts. So my hair was very, very long at the front on that day. So I had this weird kind of quiff going on, and that's just now permanently in the game. I kind of hope that at some point they might rescan us potentially. But yeah, this is obviously the 2D version of the face, and then they wrap it around the 3D model of my face in game. But yeah, that is my actual face in the game files. Spelt wrong as well. I think the file is spelt with like two A's where they're not meant to be, or an R, or two R's where they're not meant to be. But you know, can't complain. Still in the game. Ferrari master plan. Money can't buy happiness. It's just something poor people say to make themselves feel better. I've never seen anyone sad in a Ferrari. And then we go. Massa, Alonso, Vettel, and Leclerc. All very, very unhappy. Listen to them. Epic. Right, this is F1 26, 15 settings. God, I thought we got rid of this game. Right, where are we going? Well, you got no rear wing, no front wing, sorry. And oh my, oh, what a landing. What a landing. He took off like an aeroplane. He had no downforce at the front, and then the front end just tipped over. It was, I mean, that's the classic 2015 physics, that was. He accelerated at this point here by like 500 miles per hour to go over the top. Very, very impressive. The onboard, let's see here. Oh, this throwback, old Mercedes dash from 2015. The old, oh, and nice internet there. And, oh, that is an amazing onboard. That is crazy. Flipped upside down, you know. That is mad. Look at that. You can see two cars battling right underneath you. That's crazy. Started P14, 4 DNFs, 2 safety cars for this. Okay. What is about to occur? Oh no, he's just retired. Oh, he's in burst, and it's the second last lap. Oh no, oh my god. He was P14, he got to first. There are 4 DNFs, 2 safety cars. Now I know what the caption was. I didn't quite get it at first, but straight away, on to the last lap. I would simply turn off the game. I would simply turn off the game. Oh my days, that is so harsh. I thought I was getting some harsh retirements. That is, you wait until a retirement like this happens in my career mode. I'm going to be in tears on the video. Arav's race engineer looks familiar. This is a Monaco. Yeah, it's a Monaco. I didn't even clock that. I didn't clock. We just literally spoke about it before. But that's my NPC. This time around, it was my turn to be an engineer. It's for myself. He's looking at that guy like, You aren't Aarava, you aren't me, your skin tone's way too light for that. Now I know why Arava's Monaco GP was horrible. Nikita Mazepin won the driver of the day. I don't know how he did, okay? There were so many of the people that deserved it. Ricciardo winning the race, Perez on pole, started a good race. I mean, Ocon got very high up the order from where he was. How did this man get driver of the day? How? Zandvoort Turn 7, also known as The River. Let's see. Oh my god. What? Oh, there's multiple. Oh, what a crash. Oh my days. And they're still going to the back. That's unbelievable. Whoa. That literally is a river. Lap 1 settings. Again, if this happened to my career mode, I would be... I would be having a field day with the commentary. I'll be going mad and nuts because this is mental. That's a big pile-up. That's a lot of cars out. No Spinala for me. Right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, that curb is deadly, but he holds it, and he's... Oh, boss settings. Boss settings. Very nicely held. Don't be shy. Torture Codemasters more. Codemasters and the Japanese Grand Prix got cancelled. No, God, no, please. No. Oh, they're having an aneurysm, man. They still have to make what was it, Imola, Portugal, the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, and then they've got these other tracks that are on the calendar or not on the calendar, and they've been reviewed. They've got Turkey, not going to be in the game. Japan is in the game, but not in real life anymore. It's all a mess. It's all a mess. Why you got to do a man like that? Click faster than Arava's engine blowing up in F1. Come on, man. The roasts just keep coming this video, don't they? They did a Rosberg. Mercedes-Benz exits Formula E after this season, after having won the championship with Nick de Vries. They really did do a Rosberg. Madness. I don't really watch F1 at all. I don't care for it. I don't care about it that much in terms of, having an opinion on it. But I do think it's a bit weird that Mercedes could win the championship, de Vries wins it, and that's when they announce they're pulling out. Or obviously it's pre-planned, maybe they're going to do it either way, but the fact that they won and them not winning convinced them to maybe stay for longer is a bit weird. I don't know, like they say they want to focus on the motorsport part, just focus on F1, and because they want to make their entire road car line electric by, whatever year, they're going to, put resources towards that, but they think the motorsport focus they get from F1 is enough to still help the road cars out, which kind of begs the question, so what about FE? Like, is it not that useful then, or is it just too expensive maybe? I don't know the ins and outs of FE, but it is a bit weird, isn't it? I lost the title due to an engine failure. I'm so glad yet so angry they were added. Oh wow, Hamilton won. Oh my days. I would have been so peeved off. I would have been so peeved off. He's won the championship. And you had a DNF. Russell, you had a teammate Russell P8. But you can... Oh my god. Hamilton sealed it early in Mexico. Because mathematically you can't win it now. With 41 points. You were still in it. You were still within a shout of it. Before Mexico, before your DNF. That is so harsh. You don't even get a chance to maybe try and go for it in the finale. That is so rough. Again, if that happened in my career mode ever, tears and anger, many things on camera and on microphone on the commentary. Bert Mylander on a mad one. Can't share the audio, but what is that? Why? What is going on with the safety car? The safety car is just taken out. well, simply put, what was it? Like 14 people that it's trying to unlap? It's literally like, that's Bottas at Hungary. That's like a bowling ball at pins. That's actually crazy how quickly they just disperse because the safety car has some random physics where it's just so indestructible. That's mad. What have we got umming for? What's going on? Race start, waiting for player. So it looks like co-op career? Are you doing co-op career? You've underfueled the car by a lot there. By a lot. And Nikita Mazepin just got the fast lap of the Grand Prix, but the race didn't start. And now we're approaching back. We're on lap 2. We've just teleported to lap 2. We're at lap 2, and we're in first. Huh? What have I just watched? What happened? We're first, Gasly second, Mazepin's in third, Hamilton ahead of us there is in fourth. What debris is there, engineer? How are we on lap 2? We've lapped someone. I don't actually know what's occurred here. I need to... We're waiting for player. We've loaded in. We've loaded in to lap 2. We've loaded in to lap 2. And we've gone 5 red lights from lap 2. What? I think this is co-op career. This is, of course, it's online. This wouldn't happen offline. This is too crazy for offline stuff. But this is bonkers. This is, I now know why the caption was, I was a bit like, okay, what's going on here? It's just the race start. Okay, very weird, you know what, on this confusing clip, we're going to end it today. Guys, if you did enjoy this one, hit the like button, let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.